my dear students, welcome you all back to the social class. We are dealing with the economics chapter, money and credit. Yes, to my dear students, you all remember we are at the last topic of this chapter of money and credit. So, you might have seen your mother saving money at home. Have you ever seen, my dear students, whenever your father comes and give the money, whenever she goes for a work or something like that, she used to have some amount of money in her hand, which is being called as a saving of her own self, right? Yes. So this saving practice has been started from the olden days onwards, when the currency got its own importance. From that time onwards, you can see that the people started saving money. Not only the women, even the men started saving money for their future generations. So if we saw in the previous class about the formal sector and the informal sector, and we saw about the formal sector which provides loan or money at a rate of interest at an condition stating that wherein collateral has to be given, whereas informal sector gives money but at a higher rate of interest, and it demands the common people or the borrower to buy or give the money as soon as possible with high rate of interest, and recollection of money is in different way. So that is really harsh. So we will see that in order to overcome these kind of problems, what can be done. So this is a practice which has been done by even your grandfather or grandmother itself. So probably this will happen in the village areas. In order to avoid their own shortage of money, they are doing these kind of things. If you look into the villages, you can find the nearby village women's, the house which is located, a particular house or something like that, or even if you look into your nearby houses, they'll find the people very closer to them will start saving the money by having it in one person's hand in the form of a loan. Like they will give to the particular person in the month this much of amount. So that can be called as the self-help group. So today we are going to see about the self-help group for the poor. So poor how can have their own self-help group? So that is what we are going to see. So if you see, this is probably practiced in the village areas. It's not there in town areas. Still you can find it has been in few areas. Not everywhere you can find this thing happening. So this is an organized, this is a proper way of saving money by the women. Okay. So in this group, probably like nearby areas, whomever is there, maximum 15 to 20 members can join together and save money. How much amount of money they can save? Only 1000 rupees, only 100 rupees, or even 4000 rupees? It is not like that. It is based on their own earnings. It is from 25 rupees to 100 rupees they can save. Okay, so that is the thing. So from 25 to 100 rupees where they will be saving every month. Okay, so when this saving is being done, so if there is a person named A, B or C, if you see, like we saw 15 members, no? Like we have A, B or C, we have persons like this means, you can find like what they will do is B is in need of money. So whatever left out, for 6 months they have collected the money means, if there is a need for the B, so what they will do, they will give it in the hands of the B to use that money for herself without any interest. So when she gets back the money, she will give it to them with very minimum interest rate. Okay, that means a month how she has to pay, a month if she is paying for 25 rupees. So that along with that 25 rupees, the 6 months money how much she has got, she has to pay back. Okay, so that what happens, the saving for everyone happens, and the money which she is paying, the 25 rupees, no, that will be shared as the interest among these 15 members. So what happens, it is like helping the poor without collateral, without document, without jewels or without proper like forcing them to pay the money very soon and all. That will not happen in the self-help group. So to overcome those kind of things, we have this self-help group. Okay, so this self-help group is being shortly called as SHG. Okay, it is called as SHG, and in that, as I told you already, 15 to 20 members will be there. Okay, their saving will be rupees 25 to 100 rupees. Okay. So when if this group, example, this group, for example, Sarojini's group is there. So this Sarojini group, if they are regularly saving the money for 2 years or more than 2 years, they became eligible to get loan from the bank. So what happens when they are getting loan? So this Sarojini group or the self-help group, when they get loan from the bank, they can utilize very well for developing their own income, like starting a business, like pickle industry they can start. They can start an agarbatti industry, small craft industries they can start, or mushroom cultivation can be started by these 10 to 15 to 20 members. Right? That also they can do. Or else they can share among themselves and utilize that for their own farming, for buying seeds, buying fertilizers, buying the modern equipments like irrigation tubes, sprinklers, like that they can buy. And also you can see that what they will do is they are supposed to have a thing like when they get the money, they have to have the cautious to pay back the money. Right? If it is being given into one particular person's hand, for example, as we saw previously, if B is needed, so they are given in the hands. So the loan which they are getting is being needed by the same B, means it will be given to them. And if he is not repaying the money, it will be checked by all the members. All the 25 members will be responsible for paying back the money to the bank. So what happens, it is easy for the bank to give the loan to them. And once they repay, the bank will be very happy to again give back them the loan. So the paybacking of the loan activity is being done by the members itself. So the bank is really happy to provide loan to the self-help group. Okay. And one more thing you can see is that this self-help group, how much amount of loan they have to get, and what is the repayment, what is the interest they have supposed to pay, and how much interest they are going to pay, in which they are going to utilize. All the thing will be taken decision by all these 15 to 20 members together. Okay, no one will be left out. So what happens, they will gather in a common place to discuss these things. So when they common gather, obviously the women's condition is to they talk about their own family issues, domestic violence, something like that they talk, and they even understand how to overcome those kind of problems from one another. So this is another good thing which is happening in the self-help group. So this is the one more thing. Okay, my dear students, can you understand? Yes. So this is about the self-help group. So self-help group is really a very important question which might be asked for the 5-mark question. Okay, so we'll see again what is self-help group. Self-help group has been the group which is being started for the welfare of the poor section of the society in the village areas. Okay, so it is shortly known as SHG, and it might be comprising of members of 15 to 20 members. Okay, so their saving will be 25 to 100. It can be more than that also. Then if the group is regularly functioning for more than 2 years or 3 years, they are eligible for getting loan from the bank without any collateral. Okay, then it is the duty of the members of the self-help group to repay the loan, and the decision taking authority also lies on the hands of the members of the self-help group. So whatever decision they are supposed to take will be in the hands of the self-help group members only. Okay, so we understood what is about it. So this self-help group is not alone enriching itself or equipping itself. It is even providing loans for the other male members. So they are getting loans, or they are saving the money. That money is being given to the males for the interest rate. So that is also done by this self-help group. And the next thing that we are going to see here is about the Grameen Bank of Bangladesh. So this is a bank which has been established in the year of 1970. So this bank has been particularly started for the welfare of the village people in order to empower the farmers, because farmers are the prime important workers in our nation, where without them we cannot get the food, eatable things, right? So they are more important in our nation. So it has started in the year 1970, particularly for the Gram banks, the farmers to get loan, and in and very low interest rate. Okay, so this is a bank which has been started in Bangladesh, and you can find in 2014 October it has got around 8.6 million members as the account holders over there. So this is providing loan to them without collateral, and if they are pledging their golds also at a very low interest rate, it is being taken and the loan is being provided, because of which it helped the farmers to equip themselves or to have modernized modernized technologies in their farming activities also. So what happened is that when it is being started, it has even reached 81,000 million village areas, nearby areas, and which gave them the opportunity to have a good banking account, and formal sector of activity is been going on through the Gram Bank. Even in India we can find, even in Tamil Nadu we have Grameen Bank that has been established for the farmers, for the welfare of the farmers, where all kind of tools, equipments have been provided for them through this loans. Okay, so at a very low interest. Okay, my dear students, so this is what is about today's class. The remaining we'll see in the next class. Okay, my dear students, thank you.